Abusuan Wahab Farouk akabina oyobia okasape na adesua wo munti no se ya na yesu pekene na ochebi cause ya na platforms bi go kan etwemko ahano na ya chi agina ho na ye no abom nkomo time bia utimbo wachi asa habe hwesua bibia de frame ose the biggest problem in Ghana I am corruption as a police for you way him for ni nyina no e court said a court 70 okroma what dey asem go court a 74 so dey asem go court na ni buni bem udi kan court na sa aka sei ene ho na muntu adi nya wa chirichirim se so ye Ghana ni na wonti kroma na ate amano ne na abeto asase a dwene ho tutu so siga bekwa akodi obi ho a dwene ho tutu so this can mo bi so amfanya de ma wadwene ho tutu because anybody do sika no na se o ba beje na de family kwan so de be court be ma time aso mo asa akwa abrochiri akwa adwuma back na wasem no yanka nwie na de ebetimi aye pa anyway. This was the Godson TV Global, the Godson's reaction on the Godson TV Kumasi. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Of Aquaba. Bibi aboko there. Bibi okay. If you suboko. Bibi. Yada se ya to safro putupurupe na waba. Inshallah. Ayanan enda form se unka bi nhye na fe ye fro sebra waba fine. Now we dey enche ho kura no. Wadaroma. Bigidi say wate. Be wan say yekum police ni wa chance major mahama den ya butu ni ase. Ase ekunkum no. Esrada eko. Watifia kwani mu chen ye. Mo sha ase Ghana na say na nete. David. Na ye den ya beduru hayi.
Okay, Captain. Me da se ni atifam say the best studio is about program such a kakra. But then I'm always happy to be home and also to be with you. Even though say it was a very short notice, but I'm ever ready when it's for the call a fagana. And I came because of the topic I already said you wanted to discuss. And this is a topic I've made mention and I've been speaking about it in two kind. I thought say it was on the right address. And he said Ghanaians na ain't taking notice of it. And yet na Ghana, before it was not like that. And before, no, not the awareness was not there because there was no media platform and the news. We say it take time. Every do baby, na Ghana clan, you can't go to studio. Now you need media houses. Say what they must start here. Even impediments at that time now. The obiti makane the untiminka. And it is the awareness that was not there. But if you date it from the last 15 to 20 years, especially and notably from 2007, 2008 coming. And then preceding that was 1999, 2000, before President Kufuor Ebeba power. Okay, say over 20-something women were murdered in Ghana. Yentimen you be anchino. Yebinya obisa kwansa. Also ni kumano under Jerry Rollins. Where does that kwansa with jail and no ni jail? That story hangs in the balance. That was the beginning. But some of us
actually repeat here one of you.
Me say Ghana, they come no ho. But the awareness and I know because of the media homes.
That's right.
Name him notably in 1999, a year before say President Rollins Sibekono, Ghanaian women were killed. Emane be an international issue.
That's right.
Dansuma Nkwan registered by 8 to 9 bodies. The system no was that Obadaha near the panty attorney home, excuse me, near the condom attorney home. Because see, Rollins now krum keta, Adabraka, Glen Soho, bodies were distributed all over. Emani creating to President Kufuor Bayano. Then we saw say a clamp down on society and Twitter. Name there was a person at Jerry's regime arrested and near friend one Kwanzaa self say one no.
That's right.
As to whether Kwanzaa is in Ghanaian jail
or not.
What happened to Kwanzaa's trial? Because at that time, some of us knew, and some of us had the discussions with Jerry about 3 years or 2 years before he passed on, that upon his security, he could not tell the baby cry na ikumni friba. And then upon his security, he realized that he couldn't even get any family that came forward to claim says somebody were here there. And somehow, somewhere, no, I thought say that Kwanzaa was made to stand. And when I'm a journalist, I think the Ghana Prison Service should help Ghana to unravel this issue. Kwanzaa no demand now on them. Now, was it true that we had a Kwanzaa that went to jail over the murder of 1999 of over 24 women? President Kufuor Bayano, that time it was a change and a new government. In Tinyama Biwahaye, Nemum leading to the end of President Kufuor's regime. President Mills and Abeti said, Yebenya the word contract killing, so Bekaya.
That's right.
Then I started. So from 2008, Ebepimne, Ghana has recorded and registered unprecedented number of murder cases, killings. And I'm saying on record, whoever has anything contrary should bring it. Nigeria is in terms, in fact, in the size of the population. But numerical sense, average sense, you know, Ghana kum nipa every country in West Africa. Nigeria in terms of numbers, country no. But second country will kum nipa on daily basis. Ghana is number 1 in the whole of Africa.
The whole of Africa.
Ghana, we South Africa there a crime beast. Any young country are all kuntokwa.
Okay.
Not a country that is at war and also uprising, insurgency, Al-Qaeda, or operations, IFA military operations, South Sudan, Eritrea, any Ethiopia, any those that is not what it is. Somalia, Somaliland, any Sudan,
okay.
Yeka normal individual single killings. Unresolved and mysterious killings are what Attorney General Department said. So the one they documented Kwababetoa on checking the records how many people have been killed. Are files sent by police their common Attorney General for advice at MIA. Any number of murder cases are what Ghana judicial services in the hands of court before court are unresolved. Any their ones are African police have prepared docket for advice, you know. Yen check it from 2008.
Meaning say Ghana you come up every day, chair or might be our Africa.
You can read on even on your Ghana web every day. Who's a knife? Namoja or one. Count to a ma you kumomu, kumomo out of stupid jealousy reasons will be out of jealousy. Wakum a form crowd there west with farmer who read it, farmer butchered wife, farmer butchered son, farmer butchered son. Many of them. What about witchcraft related? Obi fa ba no aboa brewa bia no akunu krum ha is part of it or before several of them. Now it becomes notable, it becomes prominent. Say soldier new share uniform, military share uniform, and then a story never. But indeed, you could see obi could see nurse ni life our mankasim.
Okay.
Some of this that time can say the person in the on here won't me for the first time. Lo and behold, true to the word, you know, try to say check, you know, they've done some before, but even with that, you know, the investigation in Ghana, we lack and we are short of investigation processes. We know information gathering, but processing of information, that is the country's problem. In Ghana, we are kumwa, no one yakov free, because a band judiciary now, soldier near will create you, now on duty. Police knew create your duty. Now only OBS change in the case of armed robbery, gunfire to gunfire. Ya chini wia, timi chini wia. No police now the Naban police station. Now I bet your docket is a suspect. Are you stupid? One way exchange. I'm a wakum police in what shoot police ni.
Oba also a suspect.
Oba now old police docket. Uko redia suspect. Now they are common Attorney General. Now the common Attorney General, they were suspected, they are saying they wait for advice. So Ghana problem has to do with the judicial and the terminology, any investigation gathering as against investigation processes by the police. Enti Kroma will be kumobia unsuru. Because will be timi kumobi. Now I can't say I'm Yamani 2 days not settle with police cells or back quarter or senior no. Then we have lawyers, human rights activists, no matter court. But then we are going to compare countries upon countries. Why I may justify say Ghana kumni peche baby. A country like Senegal, or one record or two, no more than 3 murder cases a year. Senegal, African country. No more than 2 to 3 murders a year. Senegal will become the longest time I'll be to 10 hours. The person is arrested.
10 hours.
The longest.
Oh, Senegal.
Mongo first Senegalese embassy Musa Senegal will become take how many hours? The longest 10 hours. You bet you. And your island is so. 10 hours. A case like Cote d'Ivoire, where war reached. How many times? And I bet it's a Cote d'Ivoire. There is newspaper. Say as you we kumwe or badi or beat him to a gun or to turn knife. And Ankante was a yim. No, they are shit. A crime, a crane. Is that also not a murder? Nipa timi gange no ma police no makuno. Nipa timi gange no ma police station no ma lash womo. Nipa gange no ma society ni kuno. These are the prominent ones because they are uniform men and women. But yanka the ones now is city villages. Any encline if ye a tenant, landlord the cum tenant, the person is subject to bail or a suspect. Meanwhile, we admit this one a year. Across board. Until from 2008 dating back to today, no, Ghana police record. That's whom the Bible to her. Almost the profile of the murder cases in the country. Yes, good number of them, no because information processing. Until they can process to find out. Oma yes see undocumented farms. Any nkofo fie, any nipom kunkum basabasa no. Eno de eche nipa ni ira wa ira. Then let's go and pick your daily graphic. Times. Daily Guard. Pages and say missing. How many Ghanaians, especially the young girls between the ages of 16 up to 21 today? You can talk more than 2,000.
Missing.
Missing. The last time you saw her, she was wearing red and blue. Of course, red and blue now for how many years? Obi may say Rhapsodies, a young girl Jennifer, who went somehow even in my school, my beauty school I had at the time. Okoya Rhapsodies. For one good man, Messi who no be kuno, our young girl of 21 will make to motorway. Up to today, Attorney General docket. And see, Captain, Nipa Ghana come on daily in the history of also your politics. We also fake and in a corrupt nation. Because if you are not faking her, you will not look at it and say, Obin Kwadana come deno, now Obin Zika won't even find you tutu from the shadow. We are fake people. Captain, Ghana for kum nipa, and ne ayakase, obeko daily simono, coffee, 2, 3, 4, free of charge. Obi timi create you, no a brandish in the air, arrogantly, while your audio, while your video, wabehe, yachini we are, while your suspect, bail, near man court. Na murder cases are a war court. A man for dealing with it. No. How many of them on the day of arrest or admitted say or no? Now the person gets the time. The next 2-3 days, was Abaka say police forecast one can cry. If no aside implicate police account. Was I implicate police say, Omuka say, Yankasi Abuno. Because Yabu nebesho on the body. Omka so one can cry. Obi timi jina baka chere se prosecutor ka je se o mu se onyi sika no onka so na ye enye ono a na ye timi ye judicial system na Ghana as a country ye believe set kind of crime. Let's look at Côte d'Ivoire. La Côte d'Ivoire obi din samone tutubotom kra ye chewa enye police na do ko jina court ni akọ charge and bail monte this. No. What do? Police need to call because suspect rampa we know one na ye and yes I boy the suspect and alleged no. Ko okoya no dey call before judge no judgment no dey akotum. Enti a fear ho. A fear of Burkina. Beni ha kokoshe rate of killings. Enka minu mi no bia say Benin the voodooism no. Enko nkra de kunkum nipa e de be ye aduro. Benin or register 0 a year.
0
a year. Togo. Onukrana or yeah, make answer politically nukrano or what that kind of or what security challenges because we knew opposition. No. How many times and what is it? Togo. Yakum Nipa. Then let's go to Gambia. Gambia in the times a beer chama omunya have some few killings. Gambia register 0. Then let's go to a country, Guinea Republic. Guinea, ne kodi ta akra no anoma akra wankumbi bed wankumbi ho Mali apart from the insurgents or Gao area when we come to Mali proper Mali wankum ni nua Malien Niger wankum ni nua Niger. The only thing that you see this things here, these two countries in West Africa, Ghana and the big sister and the big brother Nigeria. But if you bring the comparisons and you have to compare the two, Nigeria over 200 to 300 million population, so it's relative to certain crimes to be a COSO.
Okay.
What about Yenya Christian Judicial Council, Ghana, pampered country of the West African region, Switzerland of West Africa, the religious body, the Israel and Mecca of West Africa, Jerusalem and Mecca, Jeddah of West Africa. Every day you come nipa, every day you obi, obia come nipa arrogantly, with impunity and disrespect. Now, Sir Captain, there were 2 terms that is killing the Ghanaians. Jen Yankasa judicial ethics, any the moral justice. Say alleged and then suspect. About the issue. You timidina ho. Na wo police ni wo ko guide what bank nature wada anaso jetu ni abefa ni yakum no. Na ne yonko police ni yakuchi akohanti ni ache no. Oba no abetwe suspect. Na say ni parents abegina ka che say enye ono na yeye after 1 week. Na mo sa police ni e de na kwa akoto. Ye de say ni panako nsanwam remand. Na officer otini baby innocently. Otini baby. Oni na say you should seek a prosecute your friends CID for no. Or the seek a kofa a prisoner.
Not the number court.
Or the number court. What kind of a joke is this? Now Ghana is not Colombia. Tamil rebels of Sri Lanka, Ghana is not like that. Nanka ha kronfono, may God forbid. Omi and Samania. Or no prison or phone. They communicate with their people. Now police, you receiving the police CIDs. Charlie, I know Masamaya who. Oh, police from what you baby.
Impossible.
Oh, Masamaya who cry just like that. Is that what we don't know or say deliberately? We don't care because one, Ghana government should tell me the insurance or Ghana police.
No, not one.
Now such a country, when insurance mano, on insurance a cover nere, on insurance a cover neba. Owu ada wawunu wa ye corporal na de na wa promote ni sergeant
Wawunu oh okay who an am I true
wa inspector do be wunu benya chief inspector na ne ye ekrasa struggle and stand the entertainment saman. So the people now with this kind of character no, have nothing to do with say so a uniform no kwa dey so open die. Oche uniform no kwa dia se ne basu su middle class school. Oche uniform no kwa dia won twen no ma meche pension no abetra police headquarters abesan lie abeje even common letter administrative process crime. Ubo police ni bi na woye ex commissioner or ye deputy commissioner of police retired. Ukotu omo na hwe ni che excuse me. I'm emotional on this matter. Ukotu ni chelo wati. Ene ne belt, ene ni shirt. Our worship country to the extent of deputy commissioner of police. Now, but small boy sergeant bit small boy corporal bit they don't care about the oil in Ubiase or by the common letter cry their filing insurance and etc. Because there is no respect. And this one nina kahona ma se obi wu na se police ni o investigate na so onye do bia osuro nyame. Let's a family and now whoever the suspect, the alleged and the suspect, Baba, the corrupt justice system. And no who we are when the case is also before court and also a problem. How do you put on trial? In the case scenario of the Mankasim case, what is uncle from the Igusoko court?
I'm from a clerk as an
yes, so mama kum again is nurse no.
Me ma me fie ni, clerk fie ni. I got to do 10 feet. David, endu ye fie ni clerk fie ni do 10 feet.
Kojo
over.
These people go now. Okay, so they do and someone be an observant person. and Sawam Gate, CID Foa, or no afo trotro, Ebefe Nipa, Eddie trafficking, Eddie handcuff, a good suspect, a way murder, double murder, triple murder. Wakum Nipatre, no, the name Bansa Wom. No, I know Black Maria and Fananti man Fanankwa, who we are, not judge, also possible, new dinner back would say adjournment. Adjournment in ordinary. No, I say, she shall quine, up and young police, you cracker, or man left. Into such a country, Obi Kumunipo Besu.
Oh, Acha.
Now brings to the issue of Sojania Captain Mamam Kuno. Fine. Sure, how many years that it took, even for the judgment? What for? Omudamu remanded no, a den no yaw. Nipan machuomu, my investigation, almost no my police investigation because the processing is a rough, just a delay tactics and as a wrong. Now, so much man ya dear captain. Then I take it such a long time before even judgment after 8 years. Now this a family, no. And then it is not a matter say captain back, but the family want to see justice.
That's it.
Which they are not getting. And yet no come. JB Dankwa family are they there? They are there.
They are there.
When they call the case, the sister be our attorney are there. Every day obekwa court to say, or she said then cry ni ayamano. Now so court for 8 good years. 9 years sir. Because you saw bebre.
Obetwa so.
A dem pa na country no ye pe. Say the Quran and ye de be ye law sir. And I say the Bible and ye de be ye law sir. Then you know, say nipa no kumo bi na say the Bible ye biema ya bom pa ya ma no say ye mfa no born nje ne ja ma no kofi. Say Quran so na Sharia na ye de be ya de be ni because either that no I don't get this in right. Ashaman case. Share like I said in one of my interviews say and then pa na be so easy say a soldier boy, a young man or na me baby. So okoye de na in a neighborhood in a shallow road. Aye efie nyina atwa ho ahia ne etima wo ne sekai enye tuo ne de bone awo ne sekai koyo na akokọ krache na utwa ne na sosu
ai na akatum nipa
like I say no shout no scream boy na anye dede ne etima kunu de na to ho blooded until so wuye na the next day the neighborhood obia ba behwe o she uniform entie ku no obia ante therefore the country we are faking because say obitiye military release press you say what information fabrati today obia fanko but the same Sunday no Saturday na case the Sunday sorry yema obi ofi obia man especially obesi nyama no to asori nyum owi a hatan nyama panty sakese towels atete ne nyama owi a no kwa asori onim de asi people want just information to testify say the two papa nini na nipa we na ye it is covered. Now let's go back to our farms and I'm referring to the land guards any nipa omokum omesi omukrum ha Wager SEC go and ask the landlords abrenye cemetery obi osi down wager bia no excavation no otuni peti more than 30.
That's right.
Bawe not in isolation. Islegon, not in isolation. Nipa baby a enye designated cemetery. Nipa nkofo asi omu bush. So there is something wrong with information and I say investigation processing. Intelligence process will have a problem. Now when you know people are doing it because when you say bit my young then I'm saying say country Senegal you can't kill anybody because the country is self-controlled. By one, the religious bodies, and by two, by the fact say, Omujitum say we nipa wa me bone kra na men fanche anamenye say. Now when the law also catch up with you, then when you say what problem?
Oh Senegal.
Yes. What about La Côte d'Ivoire? Obi da ho ye pugon. Dadie bone nan. Che ne nan ne dadie ni na ate. Lawyer bia no abijima ka chese because nipa ne che no crime ni mu. How was Ivorians, how were they able to stop bandits? Okay. In the 90s.
That's right.
Côte d'Ivoire bandits, they stormed bank. So they made a law. Laurent Gbagbo ya says obi tu obi botom na se obi ko robbery na china bonituo na budget 300,000 sefa. Laurent Gbagbo na yes law no. That was the end of Cote d'Ivoire bandit. Either than that, hardcore bandit. It was initiated in La Cote d'Ivoire. Because a certain law must happen. Somebody must see, instrumentally, judgmentally, somebody is put before the law, and the processes of prolonging the case. Obama prosecutors, so I am free. Ghana prosecutor, Massa, or starting case, or mom started says you don't done prosecution, don't call retirement. Until the new prosecutor that comes on the case has to start afresh. Only Munso. Oh, who docket in be Peggy Sinibiaira. Murder cases are docket Ira or Ghana courts. And also murder cases are dockets Ira. Because your cover prosecutor no every different district near the Naba. You know about near the Naba, Yaba near the docket Namano. Onim district na eka ho asem onim town no afi no so best start into the whole thing no completely bastardized. Now Kwadwo, you how many years of independence, post independence?
60s
67.
You were 70 and say
what I say I mean sure there country we ya bon
what say
ya bon square oh now they can quote me.
Say I mean I'm say no.
Debbie
Ghana bon.
I'm very organic when it comes to matters of Ghana. It didn't have a political program, but when you call me any program on national issues, program on Africa, on international scale, I'll be there. I don't do politics. And he said, 67 years of independence. Till today, yenim nyansa to the sense why the whites have been able to control their country, and yet any superstition. Supersonic method be umusu and then yes high intelligence be a they did a noble thing established and created by the Germans. So in BB baby a wo no ye police ni no ya wo to ye no e krom ho Kwadwo wo area wo krom ya do ko ha bad boy be a wo na woni so bia woni baby a wote.
That's right.
Ana woni no
that's simple.
Entian kofa Kwadwo Captain Smart Ghana police na police system say ye pese ye nya balance ni adu akwa to voter. 1 onte kasa no. 2 you don't know the people. 3 you don't understand the cultural settings. 4 the traditional settings won't ase. And this BBC na person ye bias you might as well be biased more than obi ofi.
That's right.
So what is the German approach? The German approach is more police for we farm ha. You're from Tano Sukumasi, and I see you from Abeka, and now you're Dabraka boy. Young Pekil, so you're Dabraka boy police. You said, "Oh, come Makangu, Besabaha, Sadabraka." So when there is a place here, I Dabraka, we smokers are the baby. And it's a Nipan ye kunku Madabraka. Now, what it tells bad on your face. We are DCOP, and now you're district commander, young Kofa district commander with free frafra. Tongo Enfane mama ye district council because ye pepe for no ye tinimanti ye mpe Islamic and a Muslim name ni enfane metinima no fa inspector no nima born and bred at Numa
onim tokro bi
fan wonima fan Medina ye zongo for no ye ne atisi zongo no ye tete ye zongo no ye ni si anim ya ho se wo ba fra bonten ba be che ne ya take cover but say obi a ono ya district commander ne ti ho and onima crime ni si a on tell man adwuma ngu and ono amu before so ho akoda ne a chen say excuse me using the word Gariba and I say do you get it? And no na British EUSU the Holland that has the most efficient police in the world. They don't travel out of 10 kilometers out of your way. See a recruiting or a Dutch police. Now the catchment area and the jurisdiction and in hometown about 10 kilometers. Or that's now how Copim saw the backup pension out of police for 30 years. And the papa just guess. And then the best are winning. Until they have what is called in German, so maybe a friend phantom build. Omo boy say touch you no. Phone where you are in himself group way. Do phone. yakwati oba earringa omnim se sa group yi aha newo and to they create yachiwane yatwa picture no ma create phantom bill no ye de atoho ewo album it is such similar crime this year wona we are affected the doba yes describe American way look at how America within say crime base hwe ni okakakake kojo de oba ho na obo no ya sketch ya hood obi a hood any sketch e den yetim hu ni koche no be ye koche no because say ya want to build ya na picture I design because the police for na yes adwuma omni na na ho and is independent team describe say no see intase ni show that you say on the height to say no they zoom in they are not going to look for a short person if they know say independent say why 1.6 meters. Am I making sense here?
You're making sense.
It is a 67 years of independence. Now your policing system
1844 training
what is the mission? Near policing system and to me ma crime asonte because a year can say only equipment and it is not true. It is not true. Yes, that challenges is there. America could need full equipment for police. Germany only full equipment for police. But the criminals are always ahead of them. But they are able to arrest. They are able to say, to me check. Case ba prosecute when the prosecution no you problem to pressure and to prosecutor so because prosecutor the man who keeping on hold no so na dwena sesa nkora wo fie school fees wo ho problem wo ho eso koto ni cement.
That's right.
It is a case in prosecutor was static case efe gigi later no I don't oppose bail. Correct. Uncle possible yada. Ni uncle sack in the best school. Is he crazy? No. Onye. I didn't MTT near watcho. No, I can't just say I don't go cost case, you know. Case a cost. Yeah, get back your 500.
300 name go.
300 was able to. That's all the man. Do you understand me? The system. Because no one will the next court, you know. It does a court in Kujano. And I'm fan of no Safan. Oh, I know society.
300.
What you say? It will be any fine now, fashion. Oh, yes, I know. Na ne mason around. Oh, yes, I know. Na the carpenter so etidue biase. Nti anopanan ojiji ano de amano or the akoto na yi. Why free? It is not only that you're corrupt. Your system had made him corrupt. Your system is telling him, say, bibi tuna, we need insurance. Bibi tuna or problem. Now, say, Obioti Greater Accra, don't cry the guns, cry there. Very few a year, woman enco police, so I watch here. And ideally, no, Greater Accra, yet the land of the guns, the land of the gun state. Onima sasene so chair me. Onima sasene chair. Yan Ghana police. Dodo say no mafa gas.
Oh. Gas na woman was sleeping name.
Over for police. Ewo Teshi. Our young native Teshi boy. Ofa na Teshi police station won't you order. You see a balance na de na kwa akoto.
Savlungu na to.
Savlungu. What de na akoto border bi. Na abra enka dedication. Ewo huni maami huni nuama ede. On tina sima senu guase ne ma. Send sister, ne brother, ne busuani no bi koye ni bibia. Oje so ba begina court akova nipa no. Oba fight the crime out. And I'm giving a challenge to Ghana police. Sir, if you feel say we are 67 years of independent, not some of the achievements and some of the things na yenye there, then the police and the security services, military there, a full package. Obi at me free baby like abrofo nyina ye fo mu nyina de mess because no defense of the state. But police in this intelligence in there, you pick the people from the state and the district, the metropolitan, the region where you pick them, put them there. And let's see the basic country here. Now you say so be wo ablekuma and the whole no free. Now I find police watch a uniform and what ablekuma police station. Or better my boy or ablekuma abekuno. Because you as a possible one of when you say minimum and minimum you're in a room. Can you come? Some take counter back. Abraham no neto obet mabukunu. No kun oba suspect, oba alleged. See him. And that explains. They now can say obi timiko police station. Na soldier ni in the eyes, glaring eyes. Actually, this country dangerous so. The issue has to do with land. Not free land and so even the Nippon and land no. Equity says a young cocker no not at police station. And do you know the interest and the dynamics of the case? When you say boy in police in the no. Boy now two chokum soldier or no police. Can you imagine? And it tells you, sir, that is not the first time, according to some people who have voluntarily given a visit. Oh, yeah, oh, my, yeah, say, let's go to the bush. And yes, so you need one of the reactions, the effectiveness of the state. Instead of being efficient, Ghana is always reacting and we are very effective. And I'm going to say, you're born and you affect people. We expect efficiencies to run the country, not effectiveness.
The whole premier. Yes.
When are we going to start this? Say no, our recruitment system is bad driven. Our recruitment system is bad driven. 2, Ibn Kwano, Maka, say when you see a dear, any answer dear, Emma the military command, high command, the police high command say when you uniform man crying a war sasia, nobody stops you from having a land. Name of I didn't know call assassin. Go as even a private individual. Name of the moment I would do uniform subestion, a census because your land in a Tony Nano, a chroma law be anyhow. And the chief a year when you or twice asia on Fahon. Or better many patri because as in there's no land demarcation, there's no plotting. Country Ghana, 18 to be some 40-acre plot when you road. When you road 40-acre plot, what time will be? So I estate developer. When you recreational center, a cranny baby or diagro, any football park. Yeah, you can't go on the market 1 year allocation beyond 2 baby. Now your town and country planning. On Swatia, CSA, will be so a top 5-acre plot in 5 acre or felling tip top or sitting in album. And to baby, I will back up a road and go and look for it. Then country cranny. What country is this? Because country be money running. What are we? It just said we will reverse the entry. Police have to change their recruitment system. Politicians will not allow them because police administration say this particular police with this SYZ number. on a
senior. Ye free man Kasimo Bank. Enna ACP Ama Police Sergeant Instruction Enna MP so Eba na MP no etimi asesa ACP instruction Sergeant ne se me na mema ye nyimadi na komo nkodeme ono ACP no okotena office wo kra me na mema komo nkodeme ti politician itimi overturning ACP instruction or the eja or checkpoint.
And I've mentioned it severally. Sir, so I call na European police. Who are you? And I'm calling the countries of the Nordic, the 5 Nordic states. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Iceland, and Finland. Papa?
Sweden in Norway police chiwa.
Basa. Who your politician no crime? I never you said driver, air driver, or sell crew. You have a problem. Meaning, say, confer government transport, work out first if in a week, I don't know what you may use. Now, confer government transport, the problems are a beer. Commuters you go through and you cannot contribute on the floor of parliament.
Say Norway minister now, but now
the only person with one bodyguard in Norway is only the prime minister, one bodyguard. In 1994, Almighty Helmut Kohl, German stalwart, one of the most popular, best and long-serving German prime minister, Bundeskanzler. And that time the capital was not in Berlin, it was in Bonn, Cologne. And I started there one Kwajuma, and on the pipe of best year. On any Abrewa, Nensu Tugu. And then the security police officer at the gate. And I cocran and it sense you. They are calling for services. A woman yamai, but don't mention you too. For a police officer and so my catch and said, that is not my of Gabe. It is not my duty.
Why? Police in the country.
I must go.
Would a chance and former president Kufo. Then you feel pie. Now, there is a Kufo sense you. Now, Wafre Sedu. Now, Sedu catch and say, Kufo, I am a duty. Since I won't wait, Moses Amuzu. Then I am ready.
Oh, there was the uniform, no matter runs near you. Eh? Father. Could you over incident this year, which I was involved? Eh? One night to be. I won't give you details. A bit tricky. And you're the car now. The name painful will Krumha. High profile personality to Krumha, you'll be shocked. And I was the one driving the car. I was ready, have baby and another office one. Night around 12 o'clock. My car at that time was not registered. When I mention the year, the people will know. So I'm not mentioning the year until I leave you to think.
I know, we will think.
What I said, and a police, respectfully, pick up. The inspector and the meet my bundu or retirement meet my bundu, the chief inspector Dako. Very handsome, nice man.
Chief Inspector Dako, good morning.
No, on a chain. I'm saying this because when the police move you, and what chain. See and register a car in a dinner manager. And Tianya Dane. Yamian Fakanu goes to police station and packet. And the personality strip in the ticket anymore. And the backward team. Sorry, do you know who we are? Do you know Papa and say Baba? Martina Cross were Fijasi 30 years. I got me 3 years. Me 2 years, me call Peshafi in my baboon crying. But trust station back home. Made a Majuman away. Ye media, and young one webum. Me ma Kumasi Cross Station were crossing for 30 years. And the Achim. Yes, you so police station, baby a corner. I didn't sign. I dare send you. Or may uncle. Or say Debbie, young packet can near Donny on chain. Yan loss. Or can't you any pass our phone? And there comes a Moana Mayam law. Na mom say mom ya so nya kwanye adwuma na offices mom ko pack ka de chama be fam kan to ko ge na ba ko kan ho no afre police high authority na police radio car number this and this at home radio na alpha immediately Roma police headquarters papa say every arrest is arrest onko ogina yen chen ida say de car no be ko ana say one dey Nature say, yeah, call nipa be originating call high command. No, the pressure to no so say, on any team into my police quarters to enable us to go. Papa say, penny.
Inspector Dako.
Yes, also watch here, any day, watch here.
Every arrest is arrest.
Every arrest is arrest. In 20 say, could you sad sorry now make a show no? Hey, 2 hours near the general Papa.
You could be watching here, maybe no. Okay.
Papa is watching. After na course ne ba from police high command. And then papa no person chire no. Won jam mo nko. Osi no way. Te when na me share driver na or driver car so mtim. And we see here. Na boy no so Adabraka police station. He's in the police service in Jimmy money din. Obaya no hum no say Alhaji. Na me say dey. No so oh. Inspector we there. Ya den na ma. We difficult to scarecrow bi am ebi because what you no Alhaji. Said the papa ni say and I me catch and say me ni nipa say ni say. Could you and your tika animu? I said it say you need me nipa we say na tika animu. And I say sang am say ane. And no fetch no who say hey. And papa so on tia say papa no so on tia say. And it's an tia dia. O ko jira na nim na mi ntuka animwane. E yesa akwan be me ya crown. Na papa we pass watch here no. Could you? I respected that police officer. I respected him to the core.
What you?
Or say what she and the story they said, ye Jani, me to can Jani, Abra Sampe for team. ya konena panyin bia panyufo ni bia o mu say no police ni way ya ntiase ye be yinadi oh now high command so call ne ba yes ya free house no be da bia ntiase. Do you know what happened?
Tell me.
Obi Adenaba Osu police station no need number of days, some few days. Within a short time, that day na omo in events, omo circular you know omo edekono. Omo messages no.
Abase transfer no.
Anopana ka omo de ne esako back. The next police Black Maria ni mu bi de ne kokra. Abra ne makra ku school anopano. And I'm saying, man, no way. The story was sweet. But Penina no kahono say na Ghana police phone to say this country will be better. So he himself has to enter and intervene for the police officer to be brought back.
Wow. Wonderful.
Do you understand me? This is a person who has dedicated himself and is telling you on your face, say, my time baby had more than 30 years, I can't be bothered. So I transfer me. Mejuma na me ye. What's the man faka yen lines see pio de pie macho. Faka no kusuade chamba faka. Kojo na kawe edin. And machoism of who you are does it really matter? So if we allow them to operate with the laws and then within Nyama Yachoma, kojo nkebeti mayi. But the whole thing boils down on the fact say, so when the never region. Nessa kojo nimho. Sure, police for don't go different region. Would you say, and excuse me to say, police very appetite. Who can say you more? Master, depression and frustration. Ya fan pa the free. E be Ashanti region. Near the Nakoto Wasa North. Oni mo bia ho, ne busuani ni ho. Ne salary no ogin. Won timi mfa bi kwa no abehwe ne yire. Ene ne ma. E dan ne de ama no na che guard room. Ne yire ne baba monyeyi. The system and the transportation cost does not even permit to do weekend. Na ne yire de ne ma every Kumase ye ko Friday ni aba Sunday na nkrana ko school into ote ho. Enti wo be ne a system ne ye pa. Eso luku ba bi e tonsa. Boys no nkotwa ansa of farms no afọ madam for because ko obenya fufu adi. Obenya ansa no. Enti over the year no wa ba ye drunkard. Enya by will but by the system that has engineered this kind of move. Now a bit wa menu mienu national Ghanaians. Police for Papetesi. She Oba Petesi. The Okomuno. But what you say? Then let's come back to their ranking. Hey!
And there's a 1 month discussion.
Obitako police. 27 years and a home about Krankan, also a man Kuribiada. And to such a police officer, na ocean age, na climb up, na the age, a balloon, a volley up. Now at Tinaho, no greater car. No, no, mianani, and no matter to motu, because police they have to fill their own fuel. Or turn the motu, no funny jacket, no agent reflector. Police, if we work room her, they should throw a challenge on your TV. How many of them MTTU and no more Omo Okada? Ono no Gigi Echi Okada, Eji Okada is card to repair the motor. Hey,
Ghana.
Now, excuse me, so you mean,
Daddy,
what Okada 10, Anna 2, 3, 4, Omia Jumano Pana by 8:30, some cobaras, and then a marketing call, no ban could do weekend a police for Ukra. Unya a yin tip no obi ari akokwa no pa no atọ ne nsabia we onyeska no ben mabetese enti we can encourage them, we can encourage the system, we can change the system. All this in box together say the recruitment drive now and the politicians influences no what enti a moment mean function enti so obi kum obi a ontimi function enti murder cases no kojo enjai and Ghana kills more than any other country in West Africa. Either police can challenge, either the military intelligence, either the BNI, all of them should come and say, Omonfa Kromwa say security profile. Now such a nice country under President Kufuor in 2005, 2004. The most highest wanted criminal on this country was an armed robber, Atayi. That was what was the police profile.
That's right.
Look at where we are now and the murder cases. high profile. Mumusa President Kufo, the most wanted criminal in the country of 34 million people was only an armed robber.
Atai.
He
took of you watching to arrest him.
Send the mark of watches on Franco Jalpa 500 cities.
Tell you
5 million cities was the ransom on Atai's head. Such a country, what mama security power at my prong low see.
What's your Atai 500?
500 Ghana cities. So let's ask now. Post Atai. Send a boy and SNK NG Queen Maniba. Because someone here dear what they call 120 years. That is not the type of crime I occur now in the country.
A full glare of the police at a police station, a military man.
That is not. Atai couldn't have done that. And he wouldn't have done that. Shababi Omkwacheno, with all the most wanted man in Ghana. Omkwan Osi Niama, Osi around the boss as a hata. Na enedie rampantly the bia yekum nipa rampantly young boy bia timku obi enkra 10 years kojo timku obi enkra 14 years etimku obi 15-year boy why a medra 16-year boy why a medra 18-year boy otimku obi oba etimku obi oba timkum nikru timkum ne ni nyina no uwia unresolved murder cases ya titi anameboa ni nyina wa attorney general na attorney general na yino ne fa ne kra nyema. Are you not fed up? Are we not fed up? Because Mamima interesting dynamics. We are dealing with national issues, so we can cross carpet everywhere.
And then they it's not a sample. They are Francophone one because I say you.
Kojo,
Patrick, no, Anna,
Kojo, the everything go fair. Shaya, interestingly, which office established the office of the special prosecutor? Is that not Attorney General?
That's right.
Honor. A presidential special initiative. But then it must have an authority and a certain ministry under the justice and then Attorney General Department. Is that not it?
That's right.
Now, on one office now established, on one team side the local court, whom you need a court. Could you? Over Cecilia Dapaskis. Attorney General office of the special prosecutor whom you now court.
Now we now want to talk
against it. Yeah, and that case we officer were establishing. Whilst I know officer woman rules, regulations, conditions, service of work, ni bibia man no. Or no ani no me ni na sa ko gina wan jejani. In such a country, se nipa bi te se me anti se wo innocent person bi te ba bi na se bibi koye na. Who is to fight for you? Who defends you? And where does the law work and where does the law mean the justice? The law is one thing, and the justice is another thing. It's the law that originates and brings the conclusion to the justice. It's the law now munankasa justice in no problem there. Where are we talking about here? And how would the murder cases stop? And the solutions, you know, because you munamuti console nechi. The police must, without delay, almost stop recruitment, any postings, Say, if it is not too late it is not. Any country beyond person will be the next as wabon. Meaning, say, member with that within a matter of time, say, now, the new police recruitment, because you try this system. First, you see, I didn't change Chroma. That was what the British did to you. The British did that commonsensically. Meaning, say, no person with him Chroma. Who was here to bet my children, you must have to fight you. That was the clever thing the British did.
Until Chromani and the police. Or Metna Chroma.
Do you understand me? And now, how much police do go barracks? Now, the barracks is these were the people near training how to shoot. And the British and person better any guns, and the Mountain Barracks, now British police need security. What you say, and it's only a police barracks. 67 years down the line,
we are still a police.
I also pursue police barracks. Now say yatiti chengo ni fear. Where is the police officer? Abra also so ratio no. One police officer is to take about 1,200 Ghanaians. On one most uniforms are off ne credit doom. We need credit or labor free.
Do so cross aba.
You. And it says a police theater, we have a problem. And it says change a niama. Na a kunkumun pa dear. And my can say religious bodies. Yenya ni woman within someone in all over. I am sorry, ni na eko. Sanya Islam, Nanya, other religious bodies. And then you come into the people. Ghana be a murderous country like that with impunity. Because you, the American was asking no.
But that's it.
That's me. That was it.
My member be 10-15 minutes. You call.
Mati.
Francophone countries. Yes. China be ba beto aso.
Ya we di nyame nyame ma yenkwa.